Tonight in Arvada, the community invited to what's being called a night of healing and a chance to give back. The Arvada Strong event comes more than a week after that deadly shooting in the Old Town area. Really another chance tonight to honor the service and courage of Officer Gordon Beesley, who was killed by the gunman. Also to remember citizen John Hurley, who likely stopped more bloodshed when he shot and killed that gunman. CBS 4's Sean Chitness live tonight at the event. Sean, another strong showing of support in that very tight-knit community.
Well, Jim, organizers knew they were going to have this event, rain or shine, and the weather's still not cooperating as much as they would like, but we are seeing plenty of people arriving, coming into restaurants like this one. This is So Radish inside Old Town, and they want to support those two different causes that are happening here. A chance to give back to the families of the victims, as well as build a stronger sense of community. Shaken by a shooting some never thought would come to their neighborhood, businesses and community members want to highlight the love and support that has kept them together.
I've never felt a sense of community like I have with Arvada, and it's a big part of the reason why I moved here.
While some may have worried about walking through these streets and stopping by local shops, the reaction has been the opposite so far.
We saw people coming back out. I talked to a number of people who made it a point to come to Old Town just so they could, let the businesses know that they were still getting all the support that they needed.
So the neighborhood wants to keep its commitment to the victims by donating the proceeds of ticket sales from this event to multiple charities, and give people even more ways to support those families.
So there's just a ton of great things that are happening, and we're looking forward to continuing to welcome people back to Old Town.
As they look ahead to the rest of the summer, they hope Arvada can be a point of pride for neighbors and people living in other communities too, always remembering those who have fought to make Old Town a safe place.
Being in Old Town for 6 years, we have felt their presence and the safety, and that's why we feel that urge to give back to them.
So you still have time tonight to participate. There are more than a dozen restaurants that are offering food. Once you buy one of those tickets, all of the proceeds going to multiple charities. And if you aren't able to make it, there will be other opportunities to support. But hopefully the weather will improve and the bands will come out. They'll be here until 9 in the evening. Live in Arvada, Sean Chitness, covering Colorado First.